and right. Feel it over here, here. Take up every corner of my mind. Your love stays with me day and night. What's up, YouTube? This is another day of backtesting, day 260 of putting in the work. So without delay, let's get going. Peek the mug once again, right there. Anyway, so let's have some coffee and see if we can push the backtesting session for the day. So we're still doing the inversion model 2020. So yeah, let's see if we can actually push it to, let's see if you can push it and end it, because you can see that we are 96% away. 96% through the whole, what's it called? Like through the whole thing. So let's get going. And after finishing this, maybe we might do 2019, but I would like to see maybe if I can try other sessions like the Asia or the London. But yeah, that's basically it. So let's get going. We are on 16th December, so we might end this session today actually. Yeah, so let's see the analysis on this day. Now, going on the daily time frame, you can see that price is going higher and created a very good inversion right here. So I'd like to see it continue at this high. Take up every corner of my mind. Now the 4 hour would obviously be bullish if we're looking for longs, but we don't have any gaps here, so we have a low hanging fruit as well. This is the low hanging fruit here. Now checking the 1 hour, you can see that we have inversed a gap here actually. We're not in a gap. The 2 hour also inversed, so we might go to a discount gap, which is this one, and start heading higher. As of now, I can see that this low here has been run, so I would expect price to go higher. Alright, so after this run on the Asia lows, I'd like to see maybe price expand to the lowest hanging fruit here. So I think that's it. Let's see where the Asia lows are at though. We have even more Asia lows here, so there's still more draws. Anyways, let's wait for the open, then we might judge the decision based on the open. So there's an SMT there, gets taken out. I would have loved to see an inversion from here, but price ends up running the Asia low all the way here. So I think you should start reversing anytime soon if we truly are bullish. Right, so this is a good reversal. We get a 1 minute inversion right here, and we have the 931 high here and some relatively equal highs here, so we might as well like to target somewhere here or these highs here as well. So yeah, let's take longs, targeting here, and stop will be somewhere here. Let's do 14 points, so that's 500 over 28, which is 18 micros long. Now all we have to do is just sit and wait. Right, so stop at the low, then I'll be targeting the high here. No, it's not the same. Right, so stop at break even now. Oh, come on. So we're gonna reverse after edging this high, because ES hasn't taken it out as well, so it gets stopped out at break even. But man, this I wonder why though. It didn't take out any liquidity target, so it's kind of not the best PA I would expect to see. Okay, so we get a retracement into a 5-minute BPR here, and we inverse directly. So at this inversion, I think this is where we should enter. It's a 2-minute inversion, maybe. Yep, and it's also a 1-minute inversion here. So we can enter on this 1-minute inversion, considering that this is a 5-minute, and target these highs now. Okay, this will be the lowest hanging fruit. So that's where I would like to target, and see if price hits the target. That target. Yeah, it's just it's not the same. So that will be 500 over 24, which is close to 20, if not 21. Yeah, 21 micros long. Yes, it's so close to the target though, so we'll have to be kind of cautious. Okay, so here move to break even. Okay, take profit gets hit for a 2.4 hour. Very beautiful move. We are close to 60k in realized profits for this session. So it's a pretty good one. We also have an SMT at these lows. Anyways, let's keep going higher. Let's see if price keeps going higher. So we have a 5-minute gap. Let's see if price retraces into it. Yep, it retraced on ES, but not NQ. The 5-minute also retraces into the gap. So now it should go higher. Didn't leave any inversion here to long from, so it was obvious that it would not move the best PA yet. Okay, we get another retracement into the 15-minute gap. So on this rejection here, let's see if longs set up as well. Okay, now we get a clearer inversion here, and we take longs towards this high here and up stop here. Let's take read this and see. Oh, come on, don't tell me it's going to exit. Okay, 1 break even and 2 wins. So very good trading session. Now let's go to the next day and check out how the day is. Okay, give me a sec. Let's see. Okay, so since price is bullish recently on this day, we might also take longs. The chances are we take longs obviously, because who shows a bullish market. So now checking the 1 hour, you can see that we had a good retracement into this gap, and since price is pushing higher, well, obviously we can still capitalize on some longs. Now we have some relatively close here, but I would like to see it continue rejecting this gap here, the 1 hour gap. It's not a 4 hour, so yeah, this will be the lowest hanging fruit here, which is like a couple of points away, 6 points away. So I think it might even be met right before the market opens. Okay, so 932 just hits the target. Give me a sec while I charge this. Okay, so price has already hit target. Let's see if maybe more opportunities will show up for the day. As well, I can see that we have a crazy SMT at the high, and then we get an inversion. So maybe we might short all-time highs and target like these relatively equal lows here. And the problem is that ES has already taken some of them. Let's just test it out though. So this will be like 15 micros stop 1 to 1, so 16 micros short, and target these relatively close, because if ES takes out this lower, then we're cooked. Price won't go any higher. and get stopped out directly. Damn. This is not looking good at all. But that wasn't an A plus, so I wouldn't stress much on it. After getting stopped out, prices take profit. So not bad actually. Now I'd like to see it reject and start going higher, but the 1 hour closed somewhat bearish. The 4 hour though, on the other hand, is just retracement into the gap, so I would like to see it continue higher. Oh, that's not a good drop. Okay, so we don't have like any inversion here. Wonder what price, I wonder where we could enter it. There is nothing to enter from here. But the way this gaps here is holding is showing me the price is bullish, so I might even take entries there just for it to be a discretionary trade. Anyways, since we have an inversion here, I might as well long it for another 1-to-1 and see if we can reach these highs here. And it's a 2-minute inversion and a 3-minute inversion as well. I like to put it below the 3-minute to get a 1-to-1 there. 500/36, and that will be 14 micros long. Alright, so my stop will be at this low here. Take profit at this high. That's not a good retracement. Get stopped out $1,000 on the day. Okay, so I don't know, maybe it's because we traded a drop, so let's just wait for the next day instead of trying to force anything on this day here. Let's go to the next day here. The price is still bullish. I wonder why we're getting stopped out every single time. Okay, so price is bullish. We don't have any targets here, so we might use Asia session standard deviations for some targets. So we have this second standard deviation here, third standard deviation, and the fourth standard deviation here. So I'd like to see it retrace into like a 15-minute, then we get into some good longs on the day. That's basically it. Okay, 9:30, price drops, absolutely melts lower. Okay, so since price is dropping, if it rejects anywhere inside of these 15-minute gaps, then we might as well take some good longs. Looks like the 15-minute just closed, embracing these gaps, so price might be about to go very, very lower. The hourly looks like it's going to close embracing here. We still have some London lows, SMT at the London lows. And obviously the 1 hour inverse here, so clear indication that we were wrong, the bias and price could be heading lower. So now if we have like 4 hour gaps, unfilled gaps, I'd like to target them, such as this low here and these lows from yesterday as well. So those will be the closed draws or good draws we can get on the day. So maybe on the next retracement, if we get a beautiful inversion, I might as well just short it. We have a 500 gap retracement and let's see if it drops. Okay, you get a 15-minute gap retracement right there, and a 1-minute inversion gets put in right here. Well, it's an SMT at these highs here, like this and this. Now it's a 15-minute gap retracement, not a 30-minute, but we have a run on these lows. So I still think price is bearish because it has inversed these gaps here. So I wouldn't like to long it, but instead see if I can short it all the way to these lows here. Let's just take some shorts and test the concept out. So that will be 11 micros targeting this low here. I might as well trail the stop a little bit higher for 14 did I say micros? For 14 handles. So that obviously means that we'll take like around 17 micros short. So stop will be at the high here. Let's see if we can reach to this low here. Oops. This is not looking good. Can you just drop already? Yeah, we are cooked here. If it doesn't break these lows, and instead it sweeps them, yeah, I'm gonna close it because ES has already hit target either ways. Look at how slow it is. It's not some PA I'd like to be in. I mean, you will end up hitting take profit, but not good PA, to be honest. Price take profit at 11.14, very crazy. After running these relatively equal highs here, then drops versus here. So this would have been an even better entry, but this drop, no, bruh, no. You'd rather close at a break even instead of trying to force the entry. We can see that the unfilled 4 hour ends up getting tapped. So very beautiful day, and even price continues lower that day. Is it that day? No, price continues lower. Next day it goes lower again. I mean, wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's go to the daily time frame. You can see we had a very crazy retracement lower inside of these gaps. So I'd like to see price expand probably like to these highs here. Going down to the 4 hour, you can see that we have this 4 hour here. A could hold because we haven't closed above it yet. So if it holds, then yeah, you might take some shorts, but since the 1 hour is inversing, I mean, I would like to focus on longs and see price hit these targets here, these buy side draws on liquidity. And checking on Asia has been taken out. Asia highs and lows. We have London lows at this low here. So I actually would like to see price expand higher. That's simply it. Or fill if we have like an unfilled bearish gap. Do you have any? Just some 2 hours here though, and here. So let's just wait for the open and see what happens. Okay, like even before the open, price was already dropping. Anyways, looks like we are in the unfilled 2 hour already. We're not rejecting yet. Actually, we're rejecting, but we don't have any inversion yet to enter from. So let's just chill and wait. Okay, then the 1 minute inverses right here. Same thing on the 2 minute. So let's see, we might take good longs here. The 5 minutes also about to inverse, and we have a run on these lows, which for London lows, rejecting a 2 hour and a 1 hour. So these highs will be a very obvious good draw. So we think we can use it 1 minute here. Enter here, stop at this low round here, then target these highs, or even higher, because these are they are even more draws on liquid, but I'd like to target the low hanging fruit. This would be like 20, if not 21 micros long. No, 12, sorry, because this will make it way too much. It should be 12. Damn. So I'll sell around 9, yeah. Okay, so take profit will be at this high here. Dude, why is this increasing when I'm selling? Okay, will be now we'll be taking 12 micros long. Let's see if price heads higher. My stop will be at the low as usual, and I will be targeting this high here. Oh, whoa. I like to take out price to take out the high, and stop will better break even for now. So this was an obvious break even trade. That was because ES was really slow. I mean, look at how ES was moving. ES was already below this low. It failed to run to this high, so not good at all. Okay, even get more SMTs lower. Right here. I still think bias is bullish. I would like to see it go higher. The 30-minute is still rejecting, and I have these highs here left behind. So maybe you can target this high here and this one. $16 micros long. Yeah, we are cooked. Then price continues lower, so we're absolutely wrong on the bias and kept forcing it. So it looks like we are in that era where price is at all-time highs and then keeps consolidating. But I can see that we've inversed here, so I wouldn't like to see it break lower. I mean, I would like to see it head to all these draws on liquidity that are higher. And since we're rejecting this gap here, so this would be another obvious target. So let's see what happens. Okay, that's a good open. We're gonna run at these lows from Asia. It's not the Asia low, but it's a low from Asia. It's this one here, and we have a very beautiful SMT. I'd like to see it fly higher. Looks like price is holding for bearishness though. So where should longs be in at? This inversion here, and you can target like a 930 high if it's there. 930 high right here. even though yes has already run it. So let's test out these longs. Taking 50 points, risking 20 points, 12 micros long. With my stop at this low, I'll have to wait. No way it's going to drop around that big area. Anyways, I'll accept to lose if it goes lower than there. I'm gonna get stopped out. Price consolidates and fails to hit the high. Typical NQ data. I thought the holidays performed well, man. But yeah, 23rd of December was an absolute wreck. Let's see the next day. Okay, so we're still in chop. I wouldn't like to risk anything here. I'd like to see it break out and to take anything, because you can see we're still very choppy. We are in this gap, body gap here, so I'd like to see it maybe drop to this low here. So we have to wait and see. But I like to see shorts play out since it doesn't want to go higher when we are at all-time highs. So now wait for the open. There goes the manipulation of the Asia highs. Very beautiful run. The way this is a crazy SMT is insane. I would have loved to see it go lower, but it looks like it doesn't want to go lower at all. We can try out some longs, targeting this high, 5-minute gap rejection. I'm checking the 4-hour, and the 1 hour has inversed the gap that I wanted to short from, so I will take longs off of this 15-minute. And as you can see, after creating this beautiful inversion here, I will be taking, like, how much is this? Don't tell me it's just 8 micros. Okay, let's do 9. 500 over 18, just 28 micros long, and we will be targeting these highs here. Yeah, this will be the entry. Oh, come on, it just edges it just like that. Just like that. Anyways, so I think this is something I should incorporate in the model, where I should close break even after this some highs have been run. As of now, you can see that ES has already run this high, so this is an obvious break even. Might be about to get maybe a 30-minute, I don't know. Okay, so it looks like we were getting a retracement into this gap here. So I could have even put my stop a little bit lower, but let's see if it goes higher. Let's wait for the next entry. Okay, get a crazy 30-minute. Okay, let's resume. The stream was interrupted by some connectivity issues. Yeah, so I was looking to long this thing, but price looks like doesn't want to go higher at all. Yeah, let's go to the next day here. Okay. New day, we're still in this range of drop, and checking the 4 hour, we are expanding higher quite good, and we have some liquidity resting here. And we have this gap here, so I'd like to see it break towards these highs here, and we have this hourly gap inverted as well. So let's see if we can get some longs on the day. Okay, I think this was a holiday. Let's go to 9:30. Okay, so price finally broke out of this thing here, so I would like to see it expand even higher, like create some sort of what's it called, respect the standard deviations. So we have a target here and a target here and the standard deviation. So let's see if maybe we can get a run higher and long it. Price was going higher all morning, and right at the open it's dropping like crazy. And on ES we have a run on this low and this low. Now we've inversed a 1 minute, but I mean I don't trust these 1 minute. I'd rather wait for like a 2 minute. Okay, then we get a run lower, leaving behind an SMT with a gap. So break even once this high gets hit, because it's a 15-minute gap, and we can hold towards that high. Okay, then get stopped out right away. That was quick. Okay, I still think longs will play out depending on how this 4 is looking. I traced into a gap, and we have run this low here, which is obviously now an SMT. You can see it here. Why doesn't price want to go higher? Okay, let's take a stab at longs again. Maybe target this 30-minute high. It's also a 15-minute high. I mean, it's not that far. So let's see if price can reach all the way there before it closes for another candle. And ES is like way too far higher. So I would like to see it, price continue further than what ES did. So I'll keep my stop at this low here, then target the high. Okay, break even, and we take profit for a 2.8 hour. We might also continue to these highs. just a matter of time. Consolidates. Okay, it's already lunch hour, but yeah, we got the move of the day, got what we wanted. Okay, not bad for the day. One loss, one win. Okay, so we're still going higher. Looking the 4 hour though. What day are we at? 29th December. So this is today until we can end this backtesting session. Anyways, we have the high here, and we're using the 4 hour gap. 1 hour kind of inversed here, but we have a discount gap and a 2 hour discount as well. So this high, these highs are great as a target. Yeah, so we just have to wait, and right at the open maybe kind of sweep lower, but that's not what happens. Instead, price hits all-time highs, and then maybe we'll continue. So maybe we'll wait for another gap to present itself, because as of now every gap is getting omitted. Okay, then we gotta run lower. Still bullish, man. I'm still bullish. I'm not going to give up because of these huge candles. Okay, so nothing on the 2 hour, 2 hour inversed, 4 hour inversed, 1 hour inversed. You know what this means, but I would like to see this thing here continue. Like, just the fact that we run Asia lows means that we should continue higher. But I think I'll be taking shorts, like if we trace into a 5 minute, because we've already inversed and we have some draws lower, such as these lows here. Let's see if you can get a short entry though. Okay, so the 5 minute here is about to inverse after running this low here, but is it in a gap? Yeah, nope. Is it a 1 hour gap? A small one. Let's see, it's a 15 minute gap retracement maybe, or a 30 minute. Okay, it's a 15 minute gap retracement. Consider we get a beautiful SMT at this size. I like to see price break out though, break lower. Okay, now the 15 minute has started to drop, and the 30 minute I would like to see if this 5 minute here gets filled. So this will be like some small one-to-ones. So shorts, shorts towards this low here and stop at the high. So 500 by 24, 21 micros short. The stop will be at this high here, then take profit at the low, and then it gets stopped out right away. So not bad. We are 3k away from 60k, and we have 2 days remaining only. So yeah, we fell short of 60k, but we were really close to 60k in realized profits for the year. Okay, so price is still going higher. Another draw. This is the day before the last, 30th of December. So let's see if longs keep pushing. Now the 1 hour is holding inside here, and we have another 15 minute here as well. So let's see if longs keep playing out. As of now, I'd like to see a run lower, which we get, but then no inverse. Okay, now we get an even more crazy run. Checking the 15 minute, oh come on, checking the 15 minute, you can see that we have even some lows here that will run. So let's see if we reverse. I don't know why I suspect that it will go to these Asia lows. Okay, that's some crazy chop, but this is obvious that it's heading to these lows here. Okay, you get better inversions on the 1 minute and the 2 minute around here. Very small gaps. So maybe they could hold to this high here, obviously. If NQ doesn't disappoint us here, then we might get a small win. But yes, it's lagging, so I'm not really sure about this. We are stopped out. And then price ends up running Asia lows. ES hasn't done that yet, so maybe if we reverse, I might take more longs, where you can see that the 1 minute inversed somewhere here, and the 2 minute also inversed, so you can now take even more longs towards these draws on liquidity left here. Let's take another stab at longs. It's 500 over 34, so that's 15 micros long. So stop will be at this low. Now we have to wait. My take profit will be at these highs, but close at break even if ES has already hit the targets. I think I'm gonna close at break even. Let's see. If it fails to break here, I think this will be a quick break even. Take profit will be at these highs, so stop is already at break even. Now we'll have to wait. Okay, so price pushed up slowly by slowly. Let's see if it runs these draws. It fails to do so and starts dropping, well, on ES, while on NQ, oh come on, just hit them. It just starts to drop, but it's obvious because it has already run these ones here. So you can just close profits here and go with a break-even day, because it's already lunch hour. So, well, what you do in these remaining minutes? Maybe if this macro was willing to deliver, could have held it, but I mean, price is choppy, so I don't think that was a bad decision. No way we have ended the session. Wow, that was insane. We've ended this session with 50% win rate and a 57.8k net profit. So that simply means that we've doubled the starting capital. So, well, if my psychology doesn't get in the way, I can make this in the real markets. But recently these days I've been seeing my psychology get in the way. But tradesmen, they were there, they were so good, they were so A+. So I also have to keep forward testing, even though I don't generate as much here on YouTube. But yeah, that's the goal, absolutely. So let's check the reports, and yeah, I might as well close the session here and start the weekend. So had I closed 2 hour win-loss trade We had six trades that were winners, six trades that were losers in a row, but we had 7 winning days and 8 losing days. Wow. So this wasn't bad. Let's see, 2020. Whoa, don't tell me we traded almost every day here. Let's check the reports here. So the best month was May, where I made 12k. Lowest July, 1.2k in losses. But I've seen that sometimes in January, that's where I have the lowest win rate. And according to some data in like 2022, let me show it here. The lowest month. Let's see if we can select actually all sessions. Lowest month was still May. This month, October, in all of the sessions. Anyways, let's keep it at that and see you next time. Shout out to anyone who probably watched this stream and have a great time. Peace.